Greetings, everybody. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld, Wizards of the Black Death. Episode 2, Mûmakil. Psychoid leaves, and put that as high. Everybody has their own bedrooms already. Nice. Could it be made possible that healing spells damage zombies? I have no idea. I don't have any healers, though. It wouldn't matter in this mod set, because if you take a look at my RimWorld of Magic for my class, druids don't exist, priests don't exist, paladins don't exist. The whole story here is that essentially we're the ones that caused the zombies, and I'll just say it bluntly, most of the evil classes are not well set up to fight zombies either. What I mean by that is that most of the spells that we have at our disposal don't affect zombies that well. They're pretty weak against zombies. So, like a blood mage, for instance, uses the blood of his victims against them. Well, zombies don't have blood, so blood mages can't do very much to zombies, can they now? Right? A necromancer can raise the dead. Well, if you raise a zombie, it's a zombie. It still tries to eat you, right? There's a lot of problems being evil. Fireballs work. Fireballs work well, which is Chasma's a fire mage. Dalasos is probably going to be the bread and butter killer here, and Bunny, but in a different way. We shall see. Arcane items collector. You guys are going to be here when I get my first little spurt of zombies. Now, if we take a look at the threat here, this is kind of like a weather forecast, but for zombies. I have a little bump coming up, but then it goes back down to 0. And the way this mod works is when you're at 0, zombies die off. And it gives you respite to be able to repair, recover, recoup, etc. So I am going to get a little bit of a respite from zombies after the first little initial wave. And that wave is a tiny wave. But let it be known that those tiny waves of zombies, yeah, they don't last very long. Pretty soon here, we're going to be dealing with the mega hordes, I think is the most appropriate way to say it. Go, minions, go. They've done a wonderful job. I have so much slate stockpiled up. Can a necromancer zombie get infected? Well, our necromancer isn't a zombie, but yes, she can be infected. Alright, so now that this is all walled up, I will floor it up, and that will reduce the food poison chance, because we don't need food poisoning when fighting zombies. So now we have some zombies on the field. The reason why, and let me just bring up the rule screen, the reason why I may only use self-crafted clothing and no tainted or outsider clothing is allowed, is for a few different reasons. A lot of these zombies will be wearing gear, like considerably good gear, where we would get a massive head start. And then some of the zombies are actually going to be wearing gear that makes no sense at all. So, for instance, power armor, recon armor, marine armor, cataphract armor. That's just part of the Zombieland mod, and as far as I could tell, there's really no way to fix that without doing some heavy coding. So, yes, some of the zombies are going to be wearing cataphract armor, and there's just no way for me to turn that off, so I just left it in, with the understanding that we just don't wear it. We might be able to smelt it for raw resources, but we don't wear it. Another thing that ends up happening is the zombies will attack animals, and the animals will attack back. So, when there's very few zombies on the field, let me lower this just a little bit. The wild animals are just as much of a threat because they're going to piss off entire herds of elephants or rhinos, and that has its own challenges. So I'm going to start painting the inside zone. The inside zone is what is completely and utterly inside our walls, not even including the walls, so that we cannot go on the other side of the walls. So one thing that happens in RimWorld is if you include the wall here, like this, it's valid to repair it from the outside, which is super dangerous for Valentin, because Valentin is a blade master who phase strike skips around the map, and I don't want him to phase strike skip to the wrong side of the walls. That would be devastating. And then I'm going to start, now that the zombies are coming, to paint my my home zone. I have auto home zone to turn off, but I do have the desire to be able to repair my walls. Surprise, surprise. So I'm going to get that home zone going. Now, in the forecast here, the initial spurt of zombies are very, very small, so I'm not going to restrict anyone indoors. Another thing that you can do here in the Zombieland mod is to go into your manage allowed areas and then to throw warnings. So I can say, show zombie risk if my characters are outside the zone. And then up here, I have a little warning that Dalasos is not inside the inside zone. Which, and then Bunny, or Gala just hopped out of it as well, which is a pretty good indicator that they're potentially endangered. The other thing I want to do is to move my minions indoors, because the minions cannot defend themselves very effectively, whereas Dalasos is not going to have any issue turning this zombie into mush. It's now mush. Now, another thing you're going to realize is that the zombies can't really be clicked. They exist, but it's for memory reasons. They aren't like normal pawns, or even animals, because that's a lot of data when you're dealing with hundreds of zombies, because we will be dealing with hundreds of zombies. So you can't really interact with them the same way that you could with normally downed enemies or something like that. I just wanted to make that clear as well. Oop, Gala's in... Oh, God! Gala, run! Alright, we're going to need to send back up. I didn't realize that she was messing with elephants. And that's a hell of a lot of elephants. Gala, do you have the... Oh, yes. Ranger training. Take it. That makes her faster. I'm going to have Dalasos summon a steel magical defense pylon. Another thing to worry about the steel magical defense pylons is there's a lot of friendly fire if you're downrange from them, so be very careful when they're shooting past you, because they will ruin your day. Really? You missed? Come on, Kazma. Gotta not miss those. This will be good food, though. So in this mod set, unlike Zombified, the animals do not and cannot become zombies. In fact, I'm going to invite them indoors. So that the infected, like this guy here, actually this elephant never got punched by a zombie, but that's not infectious. But the zombie teeth marks here, if it was on me, it would each time you're bit, you have a 25% chance to turn. But for an elephant, they can't turn. It's a disease that only afflicts humans, much like a lot of horror fantasy lore of zombies. Valentin, God, I really don't know how to deal with you. Just split up. I'm not doing a very good job of keeping them safe here. Boop. I'm going to want Valentin to get out of here as fast as he can because the wands that we have do incredible splash damage, which going to be a bad time. So I basically used the phase strike as a stunner, and it worked. It worked beautifully. We're good. And they're all dead. Close, but not close enough. We are survived. Well, that's going to be a lot of meat. I think what I'm going to do is only butcher one of them, and then wait until they're all about to rot. Or even let them rot and then raise the dead, because elephants are very powerful, and they will be able to haul. So maybe I actually want them to... I only want to butcher one of them, and because I'm not going to really be able to use the meat of all four anyway, right? Because that's way more meat than I possibly could use. Hey, Cowley, thanks for the resub. And thank you all for the gifted subs, so many bits. Miss Key, thank you for all the bits. Man, that is a lot of bits. I'll try to catch up. Oh, man, there's so much to catch up on. Let me just, out of respect for not saying thank you for the next half an hour, not that I'm not appreciative, I'm just going to put on the pink light. as a sort of umbrella thank you to all of you, that you're all so generous and wonderful. I hope that's sufficient in this instance. Yeah, I'll cheers that. Oh, wait, it's the Tiltify overlay. I can't cheers it. I'll wait until I'm on camera to cheers. Did I? Yeah, Trustin turned on the overlay. So now that the threat level's back down to 0, there's not going to be zombies on the map tile, which means that, well, my little minions are despawned anyway. Dalsos, spawn the minions. No line of sight. Oh, but you made me use the mana? Oh, that's rough. Oof. Oh no, a mad rat. It's gonna warn me about being dangerously low on food, which I don't think is true. Close these doors? Yes, I will. I don't have zombies coming again for about a day and change. And here you can see the defense pylon trying to light the rat up. I'm a little worried that, God, you guys have hilarious names. Nebo, Meop, and Asinatus are going to get clattered by the defense pylon. Ooh, spun a little too early there. Don't bite me! No! Little plague rats. Kazma, could you quick tend? Thank you. Valentin. Oh, you're actually sleeping. Cool. First wounds of the series, and it was due to a little rat. Yep, that's just the way it goes. So I'm going to try to get as much of the base here built, and then replace as much of the wall as I can. But there's, you know, a lot to do in very little time. Ooh, another elephant. I guess that elephant got up and walked over. I feel like the Tiltify overlay got stuck there. That's supposed to be timed as well. Damn you, technology, for failing me. I wish Dalasos did not summon his minions to nowhere, because I really could have used them, but I used up my mana and it spent. Oh, so another thing I want to do is, so this is extracting serum, which we essentially dissect a zombie for zombie serum, and then you can turn zombie serum into zombie, or you can turn the extract into zombie serum, which helps cure the zombie plague. So there's different serums that you can make. This is a serum with 100% effectiveness or efficacy, but you can make zombie serums of like 10%, 20%, so on and so forth. And the higher percentage they are, the more likely they are to work. But they're cheaper. So in a pinch, like if you're bit and you only have 50 extract, you can do a 50-50 potion, which has a 50-50 shot of curing zombieism or not. I could raise the Dal Elephants. Yeah, I'm going to wait until Bunny's awake. But they would be good haulers. I'll just wake her up now. They'd be good haulers. Okay, 2 of them. That'll work. And you animals are going to be set up to the minion zone. I will, I guess, raffle these elephants off. I don't know how long I'm going to keep them, but doesn't hurt to raffle them. So, raffle timer's up. Bing. And good luck to you all. Anyone active in the chat between now and when that raffle timer exceeds and I roll it is eligible. So by default, these elephants are fully able to haul when raised. Where are you going, though? You're hauling a slate chunk, but like one that is nowhere close. Oh my lord. This is the most inefficient hauler I've ever seen. So I think what I'm going to do is remove the slate zones to have them haul the wood, because I want the wood now. You elephants can go over here. Oh, yes. All right, so there's another issue. I need a wood stockpile. I was wondering why they were standing around. There. Now they can haul wood. Because they can't haul it indoors. So, yeah. Problem solved. Threat level, I have about 2/3 of a day before they come back. Let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 enclosed buildings. So here we have many beautiful buildings. And that mood modifier is going to go up and up and up as I add additionally beautiful buildings to the colony here. Thank you, elephants. Look at that. You're good boys. Or girls. I think now that you're dead, you're probably genderless, but you were both female in your past life. Now, it would be safer for me to keep all the internal doors closed so that they are individual compartments, but if I get overrun, I'll try to close them on the fly, trading out security for convenience. You know how it'd be. How long is the stream today? I will be streaming for 11 more hours. Ooh, transport crash. Oh, it's Shattered Empire. I guess what I could do is show you flesh calling. So let me get a flesh caller. Begin roll change. I'm going to make Gala my flesh caller. Bunny and Dalasos, you're going to attend the roll change. Time to call the flesh. Flesh calling's fun. It's a good time. So this little pathway is so that although plants don't really normally grow on sand, it's so that my walkways can't get overrun by like cacti or bushes or anything like that. I'm enjoying the Dark Wizard RP a little bit too much. Says who? All right, Gala. If you can get out here in time, which is very likely, they're dead in 9 hours. She's also bloodlust, so she would not mind a little murder either. Oh, why is there a rhino in my... Okay, there's a wild rhino in my base. Oh no, a mana drain. All right, let me use my mana summoning minions now. Before the mana drain drains my mana to nothing. All right, so she gains... What? Where's your bloodlust benefit? What the heck? Oh, because you're a sadist, you don't even care. Yeah, that's my fault. All right, so this is what Harvest Body Parts looks like. Sploop. Here's a flesh-crafted jaw. We basically ripped the jaw out of that guy and some human meat. I don't really care about the human meat. I'm going to keep it forbidden because we're not cannibals. Although I do believe that we don't care about cannibalism. Let me double check. And that bloop was the raffle timer for the elephants. Cannibalism is acceptable, but we don't enjoy it. It's just fine. Rigged. So rigged. All right, elephant number 1. is the shield elephant. And elephant number 2 is Penguinati. Penguin the elephant. You went from a priest in the last magical series. She was in my RimWorld of Magic series last time. She was our priest. So now you're undead elephant. Bit of a demotion. So here I'll put the meals. That will be all meals, I don't really care. And then this rest of the room will just, and I'm probably going to move my kitchen, but this will be just kitchen, which is preferred food. I'm not even going to drill down into it. A mother-son duo returns. I'll try to keep you guys alive. I have got just a few hours before zombies return, so I'll keep my eye on that. And we're getting the rooms up and built. Now we have, many beautiful buildings and Blade Master leveling up. Ranger leveling up. Chasma leveling up. Bunny, nope. Dalasos, yes. So I have maximum durable pylons. So I have, each pylon will last a while, which is great. Gotta remember to stretch. Can I heal the elephants? Yeah, just like you'd normally heal animals. You know, doctor care, no meds. And zombies are here. So animals go inside, minions included. I'll probably dismiss the minions because I don't really need them. But minions can also clean, so they can help tidy up. I'll have them haul the rest of the chunks, even the limestone ones. So I'll add limestone to this queue. And another thing you're going to see is a lot of animal revenge, because they're getting attacked by zombies and getting pissed off they got hurt. So here's a manhunted elephant that stomped this zombie to death. But if you take a look at the forecast, I'm in for a bit of a wild ride in a minute. We're ramping up to 100. 100 is rough. It is ridiculous, and I cannot wait. So other things that I want to start to do is a research bench. Animals. So what I ought to do is to have a new zone. Animals inside. To keep them from eating my... Well, okay. They don't eat, so never mind. But keep them from being indoors, building up filth. Because I don't want to have to clean up after my zombie wildlife. So there we are. Stay out of the base. The minions, I guess, don't really matter, because minions don't produce filth. They actually clean it. So I'll let the minions be inside, and the animals inside will be, you know, restricted. I'm going to set up a basic hospital. So zombie serum and herbal meds will be in here. And I'll keep it lit. Oh, I can hear some zombies. Ah, here they come. And they're already bashing my walls. Now, the mana drain is pretty brutal. I basically don't have any mana to fight them, so that's fun. And there's already 42 of them on the field. Okay. Alrighty. Slow down there, Satan. All right, Bunny, I want you to stop cutting stone and start researching. And first research, I'm going to go with cultivation, and then after that, I'll leave it up to you. So the reason I'm starting with cultivation is I want to get parasite thorn bushes down, because parasite thorn bushes will mature into a resource that I desperately need. So getting them early allows me to build up a little bit of wealth for that specific resource. So here's my little hospital. And these zombies are sensitive, so they get pissed off when I'm near the walls. So another project that I will work on in the long run is something like this, where I funnel them to choke points, keeping them away from building up on the walls, because there's a concept in Zombieland, and let me show you, which is rage. Zombies rage if the group gets too large. So raged zombies, their eyes will glow red, and they will move faster and be a lot more aggressive. So we're going to need to keep the hordes around our base culled and a lower amount, because if they start to horde like that... Oh, and here's Valentin. So let me issue the stay inside zone right now, except for Valentin, who's going to haul this. Yeah, so now everybody's forced inside. Now, the other thing I need to do is I probably need to take care of Bunny. And by that I mean I need to have Bunny make sure that she's consuming corpses for her magic, because if her magic hits 0, the elephants die, and I don't want that to happen. So she's eating the corpses here, and as you can see, when I eat the corpses, out pops armor. I have 2 doors forced open. Yeah, that's by design. And in fact, all of these side doors I'm gonna force open in times of calm. In times of danger, I'll close them. It's, again, for convenience and safety, the trade-off. So I think this is an instance of... No, all that is allowed clothing. I haven't seen any zombies with, like, non-medieval clothing yet. But let me tell you, they do exist. Oh yeah, here's one with a marine helmet. Man, that zombie is kitted up. So Bunny's out here just wanting them to death and then consuming their corpses for mana, because there's a mana drain, and if her mana drops, my elephants die, so... 'Tis a bit of a risk, but I'm gonna micromanage her. How do raids work? Like human raiders? So the zombies kind of spawn all the time when the threat is non-zero. Okay, that's probably enough. That's enough mana for now. Oops, sorry, guys. Marriage is on. Wow. Yeah. Leave it to the end of the world to promote marriages. Let's start making fine meals until we have 10. There we go. So raids will show up, human raiders will show up, and the storyteller is Perry Persistent. That's not how to show that. On Losing is Fun. So Perry, if you're unfamiliar, he gives you a lot more quests. He basically doubles the amount of events that you get, so as to throw a persistent amount of stuff your way. And I selected him because it's going to get spicy, I think. Hopefully I won't have to adjust. I am going to need a marriage spot. Valentin is researching. That is very strange. Bunny. Let's get another research bench then. Might as well double it. And then it wouldn't be a terrible idea to get some comfort while we're here for mood. Although I don't exactly have an abundance of... Hey, could you use the other one? I don't exactly have an abundance of wood. Valentin did the mining up here. So if I take a look at the quarry... There it is. Boom. Let's get one of those built. Was there an outside zone in the inside zone? What do you mean? Randall Thorne, Orange Chaos. Thanks for the gifted subs, by the way. And Bad Weather Alchemy for the sub. I'm gonna do my best to keep up. Bonnie, how's your mana? 70? Okay. I think the mana drain is gone. We do have 118 zombies and growing, so maybe tomorrow morning I'll do a little bit of outdoor culling. Culling of the old zombo. We don't want to have too many that it crushes us. Ain't nobody got time for crushing. Alright, research. No. Chasma's fine to research. I'm going to have Chasma keep stone cutting though, because I want... As soon as the zombie threat goes back down to 0, as you can see at like day 4, I want to try to get as much of these walls replaced into slate. Because wood walls are flammable at just shy of 200 hit points, and the slate is just shy of 400 hit points, so they're almost twice as strong, and they don't burn. And fire is a threat. Yeah, the work drive definitely helped me go faster. Another thing that I could do is to do the rest of the rolls, and also to get a ritual room. I was planning to put the ritual room up here, but I think what I'm going to do is ask you all what my priority should be. I'll poll for that. So... type up some options. Gotta brainstorm it a bit more. All right, here we go. There you go. Something to vote on up top. Little vote timer. That's probably not... I'll give you a little bit longer on that. Replace the wooden walls with stone. Do as much research as possible. Build a ritual room. Add the lake wooden bridges and walls for crowd control. Oh, God. Look at this crowd, though. Y'all. Hi, zombies. Sure looking pretty today. Hey, Frank. Thanks for the resub. Chasma leveling up again. Let me give you clarity. Clarity is mana regen. So he is regenning 0.36 mana per second per 5 seconds. Whereas like Dalasos is considerably lower than that. Bunny's lower than that. Oh, hi. You're gonna have a bad time. You're gonna have a real bad time. They're pretty powerful, but they are not going to enjoy their trip to my city. I don't know why their Dukas was is unable to use Firebolt. The other worry here is, well, let's be perfectly honest. The people that are showing up to trade might get bit and might become zombies inside my walls. Very real possibility that I have to be very aware of. Look at, they're doing a good job of, Boomlo. Where is that? So here's what happens. Another thing that happens, if we take a look at the Zombieland mod again. Where's their eating habits? Zombies will eat injured creatures or corpses So these zombies kind of swarmed around the boars to eat them, I'm assuming. Yeah. As you can see, they're starting to get eaten. Alright, 4 in the morning. You love Yoda? Me too. We have that in common. Hey, buddy. He is very cute. Oh, 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 come on! Game! Oof. Oof. Well, I guess we're cursed. I mean, we kind of knew that with the hordes of the dead and all. Baby Zebra, thanks for the sub. I love the name, by the way. Alright, once Kazma and Dalasos is up, I'm going to ride out. Ride out with me. And try to purge them from our walls. Oh god, I hate when they open my doors. This is why I have the airlocks that I have. Is so that it's unlikely that guests open both sets of doors and lets zombies in. It makes me think that I should move the trader spot to, like, away from the base, and perhaps I'll do that to protect myself from dummies like this one. Alright, let's go help Dukas. But don't hit Dukas. Oh, I still have one. Hey, Valentin. Go cut that one rice plant. Oh god, don't hit Dukas. Don't hit Dukas. I have a meteorite of jade, which is really, really helpful later on, because jade is a very important material for spellcrafting. I also have mods that don't allow gear to be spilled out. So as you can see, this trade caravan obviously has an immense amount of wealth, and one of the rules I have is that we just don't use it. So this is a crazy amount of stuff here, obviously, on these Muffalo, but for game balance reasons, I won't touch that stuff. Hey, could you not open the doors, Duke? Can you get the one in your face? Thank you. Bunny, blow that one up. And Bunny just leveled up. Let's give you... Greedy consumption. When you consume a corpse, you take more of their soul. And yes, I'm doing a lot of collateral damage to my own walls. That is obviously going to be an issue. Alright, where are they congregating? On the eastern half? Looks like a lot of them have died. And I could run over there and harvest body parts off of them, but I don't really have need of body parts right now, so I'm not worried about it. Alright, everybody's indoors, and I have a magical defense pylon just shooting things off. Looks like you guys want me to replace wooden walls with stone. Set up stone walls is now my new priority. So here, as you can see, because I pissed them off a little bit, they're swarming the walls a little bit. Dalasos, you probably shouldn't be idle, so let's allow sowing again. There's always more crops to be sown. The quarry is almost done, and then there's also this steel over here that I could grab as well, even before I hit the quarry. And I'll grab the gold when I need it. I'm not going to grab it early to raise my colony value higher than I need to. I could put the, yeah, you're right, I could put the training spot over here. Which would be better. And in fact, there's a wall of zombies on the, Oh I might not want to go out right now. Well, there's a lull of zombies, so I'm going to get that set up now. How many elephants? Yes! Yes, elephants! I mean, there's still 122 zombies, so even though there's a lot of elephants fighting essentially for me because of the Manhunter effect, it doesn't really keep the population all that low. So I'm going to require a new crop soon. Let's take a look. One of the things I want to grow is... and I'll start it up here. I want to grow fiber corn for wood. Our ability to cook and our ability to illuminate is completely dependent upon wood. So having a renewable source of wood that is grown inside our walls is going to be pretty important, I think. Oh man, Dalasos, your poor mana pool. Oof. Alright, I am going to head out and do a little bit of purging. I'm going to tell this defense platform to hold fire so it doesn't hurt me. Oh, and we have our first trader, whose name I'm not going to try to pronounce. Turn. So there's a lot of abilities here that just don't work on zombies. So for instance, Bunny's ability of Fog of Torment only works on organics. Or Raise Undead, yeah, it will work on zombies, but they are still just zombies. So it's really not in your advantage to try to raise zombies, because you don't end up with useful characters that you can use. You end up with just more zombies that you have to kill, which is kind of funny. There's also one last mechanic here, which is melee safe damage. A highly skilled brawler can safely take on, sort of safely take on zombies in times of need. So there's that concept as well. Is there a way to see the info in the pawns? I did go over their stats and everything right at the start of the stream. But if you have a question about a specific one, I can always highlight it. Oh, we got that. Just keep fighting. So the necessary quantity of zombies in order to start a rage swarm is like maybe 50 or so in close proximity to one another. So that's what I'm trying to avoid, is to get a rage swarm going on, because that would be unfun. And a group of travelers is passing by. That's a really bad idea. Whoa! A little too close. Now let's get back to work. I think we've purged the ones around us. What's funny is there's no fewer zombies than what we started with. It's just the zombies on the walls are dead, but there's still plenty of zombies to be had. I need to fight my way back into the base, though. Oh, do you have marine armor? No, that was mage robe. Yep. I'm at 100% threat. We're about to go on a downslide for the threat. But at 100% threat, there's virtually no way to kill all the zombies on the map. Like, you're just never not could be able to do that. Because they are plentiful and they just keep coming. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Wizards of the Black Death, which originally streamed live on Twitch March 19th. Wizards of the Black Death is the March miniseries marathon winner, which means it was streamed one time only. So if you're thinking about providing feedback and comments, keep that in mind. This stream was also part of a charity fundraiser for the International Rescue Committee. The International Rescue Committee is trying to help citizens stuck in war zones, and specifically this fundraiser was for citizens of Ukraine. If you have interest to donate to that charity, I will leave a link in the description below. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to everybody who donated to the charity, or plans to, my Twitch subscribers, my Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell.